Hi everyone! While I was out shopping with the wife earlier on, I actually came across these. It's from a shop called B&M. It says the recommended retail price is £30, but I have seen them before and it's always had this £30 and they've always been the same price of, I believe you can see that there, £9.99. And there's no prizes to guess who they're trying to copy here. So I thought I'll get a set, let's take them apart, let's see if there's any useful parts in here, because I mean it doesn't take much to gain £9.99's worth of spares. Let's switch them on, let's see what temperature they actually run at and how they work and if they're even worth their money, which is very doubtful. I mean it says they run at 200 degrees C, which is a tad too high really. Reduces frizz and static, yeah, I don't believe that. Ceramic coated metal plates, yep, that's everything. 360 swivel cord, so it'd be nice to see what type of assembly they're using on that, and that could be useful for us. LED indicator, wowee. Ready to use in 60 seconds. Right, let's open this box and see what we get for our £9.99. I don't think you can buy a packet of cigarettes for that these days. Right, sorry, I have got a set of GHD 3.1s. We can actually compare them side by side. See what they're like. What is all this? Clever Chinese puzzle. Hey, get in. Might be worth a laugh. Probably written in Chinglish. It doesn't look too bad. No, it says here it's 30 watts. Plug is fitted with a 3 amp fuse. We'll check that later. Immediately compared with a GHD, the actual lead seems a bit cheap, flimsy. They're obviously trying to copy the 3.1. I mean, no other reason why you'd put a nice rubber band there. Alright. Let's see what we got. Don't need that. All that crap, no one reads that. Right. Let's take the plug cover off. As stated, it is a 3 amp. A very cheapy plug. Some crossheads look very rounded. Okay. Shall we switch on to see what we get? I'm just a bit scared to switch on, to be honest. I mean, immediately I can see huge gap there. I'll put my knife in between it. And I haven't even switched these on yet, as you've seen. Don't know, it's hard. Don't know if you can see that. Very difficult being all black. Right. Alright, let's get them in. Let's see what temperature they do actually run at. I wonder if I can get away with that. Yeah. Let me switch it on. Could have been a bit tighter on that. Right. And will they be ready in 60 seconds? Right, switch it on. It's on. Very slow. Oops, that's not in this one. Oh yeah, the LED works. Worth every penny. Now I'm presuming, is this LED going to flash or is it going to be solid? I have no idea if you can see that LED. It's just on at the moment. Immediately I get the feeling they're taking at least twice as long to heat up than a set of GHDs. And that's why they're ready in 60 seconds. I doubt that. And when I actually edit the footage, I will kind of time how long it takes. But it's forever. And even longer. Right, LED's not flashing. I don't know if it's meant to. We are still going up in temperature. We're still waiting. Oh. Come on. Okay, come on. Well, I'm almost sure we're well over the stated 60 seconds. I mean, I would expect about 180 before you could really start using these effectively. And looking at them being so slow, I would say they would probably struggle to recover in temperature in use. Come on. Right, I would say you're just about at the point where you could use these. I'm going to pause the video and see how long, or just wait until they get, see what temperature they do get up to. Hello and welcome back. Well, we're in excess of 5 minutes now. We have reached their 200 degrees, which, as I said earlier, is a tad hot for your hair. What I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to switch these off and let them cool down, because I'm not going to handle anything which is still creeping up, as you can see, which is nearly 205 degrees C. So there's probably not even a thermal fuse in here. If there is, it probably would have a very reduced life. Plus, I mean, as you saw, it's taken 5 minutes to get to this point, which is a bit horrendous, really. So the next step is we'll put it apart, see what's in it, and see if there's anything salvageable. And I was gonna also just compare it side by side against an original. Let me just switch that off. And by the way, the LED does not flash to say it's at temperature or anything like that. Right. Warm. Okay. Definitely warm, right. Side by side. I mean, you can see that that's pretty much a good a copy. Right, let's pause the video, let these cool down, and let's rip them apart, see what's in them. Hi, welcome back. It's cooled down a bit. It's still a tad warm to the touch. But now it's strip down time. Right, get the hinge covers on. It's looking very much like what you would find on a fake. I think get that hinge pin out. Very much like a hinge pin on a fake. Very cheapy nasty spring. Right, let's take and get underneath your rubber O-ring off. Let's have a look to see what the see what it's like under the cable connector if it's not glued together, which it's not, but close. Okay. That's very cheap, nasty. Very similar to a GHD. Let's just compare that. That's the wrong side. Got an original. I haven't, but I will compare it against one of these. I think you could actually get away with using this as a GHD cable actually. So parts usable could be cable. Don't quote me on that. It may bugger you up on the length, but original cables are actually quite a bit shorter anyway. Get this. Yes, we know it's hot. Right. Let's have a look, see how this ticks, see what we're dealing with. Remember, it's only a tenner. Okay, well, that's pretty empty. Okay, that's novel. The actual circuit board looks like it's all strapped to the top here. Ooh, okay. This is worse than what I thought. I can actually see what's on there. There is nothing. All we have is mains in. The LED is being run straight off the mains via a resistor. Red, black, yellow. So what's with that? Okay, here's the plate holders. And yeah, totally different to a GHD. I've seen these type of heaters before. And the whole control is just dependent on these heating up and as they heat up, the resistance rises until you actually put a positive temperature coefficient. So the resistance rises, so they take less current, and you actually get to a point where they don't heat anymore and they sit stable. But yeah, here's the heater, and I've taken them apart, and there's almost like 2 bits of aluminium either side, and then almost like a carbon in the middle. So yes, very disappointing. Does explain why they took a while to heat up. And yeah, well, I expected it for £10. Right, the thing is, plate holders feel very tacky, almost look like they're 3D printed, which they obviously can't be. Let's see if I've got an original plate holder. Yes, it's a bit rough and ready. Let's compare it size by size. Okay. Yeah. Right, I've got a plate. Never find anything when you want it. Box of them. That's nice and tight, I guess. Let's try one of these. Now you can actually see where that's not really gripping there. Just get that out. Okay, yeah, I reckon you could probably get away with the plate holders. I wouldn't recommend it, they are tat. They are real tat. So there we have it, really. The tat you can buy from the cheap shop. Plates are a strange profile. Just look at that, look at the quality there. It's just... I hope I'm not doing this off camera. No, I should be still on. That is awful. Absolutely. So, would I recommend? No, bloody hell. No. Absolutely not. As for spares, you could probably reuse the cable. You could probably use the swivel joint, and as you see, the wires come off. Welcome to the £10 world of hair straighteners. My advice, don't bother. Pay a little more, get something a bit decent quality. And if you can't afford a GHD, there's plenty more recognisable names out there. But I'd pretty much avoid this. I might try and do something with it. I don't know what. Nothing else. I've got a clear ring that I could use. Nice. Okay, thanks for watching. I hope it was useful. So when you see these while you're walking around B&M, don't feel like you need to buy a pair, because they ain't gonna last you any time at all. As you've seen, I didn't even do anything with that, and that's fallen off. I can imagine a lot of these come out of the factory with that already off. My God. And there is absolutely no control of temperature here at all. If you're going to use them, you've got at least a 5-minute wait, not like it says in the good old manual of 60 seconds. And even more funny is this appliance can be used by children aged from 8 and above. Wow, brilliant. Yep, avoid. Many thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. I will put the button somewhere here. If you just click on this button here, subscribe to my channel, more coming. Speak to you soon.